Hello and welcome back everyone to the Tower Project. Today I've got something real special for you for our second official video. Now, have you ever wondered why in Medieval 2 it seems like pikemen are so bad? Why they never seem to really get anything done and they die in droves to any sort of heavy infantry that attacks them, even if they attack them from the front when their pikes are down? And of course they die in drove to archers, but there's not really much I can do about that. But today I want to show you how to make pikemen work in Medieval 2 Total War. And I promise this will revolutionize and ameliorate your understanding of utilizing pikemen in this game and will make them powerhouses. Let me demonstrate for you. Just coming into a little custom battle here on Grassy Plain. We'll make it midday to hopefully not get so much fog. And I'm going to be, let's go with the Holy Roman Empire. And I'm just going to start by showing you some of the reasons why players are frustrated with pikemen. So I'm going to use kind of a middle-of-the-line unit here. Landsneck pikemen, they cost 350 gold. And we're going to go up against a dismounted chivalric knight. Cost 610, one of the better heavy infantry units in the game. Let's see if my pikemen can at least get 350 gold worth of value out of these chivalric knights. See if they can earn the 350 florins that I paid for. Alright, so in this first battle, I'm going to show you the first misconception people have with pikemen. So here I'm going to activate spear wall formation. I'm going to put them 2 ranks deep and put them in guard mode. Now you're going to see once the battle starts, I'm just going to speed it up to make it go quicker. My guys are going to form this little spear formation thing where the front rank kneels down, second rank puts their spears over the top. Looks really intimidating. Let's see how it works practically. As we wait for the Frenchmen to charge the impending pike wall here, we'll slow it down, capture that charge animation, beautiful scenery in the background, and let's see what happens. Now you see as they charge, they are able to get through those pikes and they basically kill the entire front rank of my pikemen there. And you'll also notice that most of my pikemen here have dropped their spears and pulled out their swords. Let's speed it up here, see how the battle goes. Now, I'm not microing them, I'm just leaving this battle to go. Let's try issuing an attack order here. And you can see that just made it worse. I get slaughtered even worse. And my general runs away like a coward. Alright, so there we managed to kill 7 dismounted chivalric knights. Let me show you one more misconception before I show you how to make pikes work. So now we're going to do basically the same thing. It's just I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive. Keep spear wall on. I am not going to enable guard mode. And I'm going to march towards the chivalric knights. And as they get close, we'll go ahead and slow the battle down here. And I'm going to issue an attack order. And let's see what happens. And there you can see we got a couple pikes down. And again, they kill the first rank of my pikemen. 10 men die off that charge. Alright, well, let's see how the battle goes here. And I guess let's try issuing an attack order.
Only half our force remains.
Ah, come on, guys. Freaking kill him. Come on, at least get 350 gold worth.
This loss saddens the heart of all the folk who
It does sadden the heart of all the folk of the Empire. And there again, we lost we killed 7 men. Lost the entire unit of Landsneck pikemen. So we tried defensive, we tried aggressive. How are we supposed to make Landsneck pikemen work? Well, let me show you. I'm going to change things up a little bit here. Still going to be Landsneck pikemen versus chivalric knights. The only change I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring 2 Landsneck pikemen. But that would, of course, make it unbalanced. So I'm also going to bring 2 chivalric knights. Now, I want you to look here. I spent 700 gold in total. They spent 1,220. So they spent almost twice as many florins as I did. Let's see if I can pull this battle off. Alright, so now I got my 2 Landsneck pikemen out on the field. I'm going to show you my secret tactic here that is going to change the way you use pikemen in Medieval 2 forever. So I'm not going to spread my men real thin like that. I'm not going to box them up real tight like that. I'm going to put them 3 ranks deep. And even 3 ranks. That wasn't a very good job. Here we go. And even 3 ranks deep. I'm going to take the second unit, even 3 ranks deep, and I'm going to stagger them. So you see how I've closed all those gaps between the men, and the units are staggered like that? Group them together. You don't have to group them. I'm just doing it for ease. And let's start the battle. Issue an attack order, and speed up the battle. Alright, so now let's start to slow it down here. And we're going to await the charge of these cowardly Frenchmen. So you're going to see I have spear wall activated, but I do not have guard mode activated. So my men just put their pikes down flat like this. Frenchmen are charging in. Now, as soon as I unpause this, the French are going to charge right into the top of these pikes. And once they hit the tops of those pikes, you're going to see what I'm going to do is I'm going to issue a halt command, backspace, hit the halt button, whatever hotkey you have, that's going to make your men stop immediately. And then I'm going to issue an attack order. What that's going to do is it's going to stop the units from doing what they want to do, which is drop their pikes, go to their swords, and get totally butchered. And it's going to reset them. They're going to put their pikes down, and they're going to start thrusting with those pikes. And you're going to see that pike animation that's so powerful start to kick in. Let's see how it goes. Backspace attack. One right after the other, almost no break in between. Now look there, all the men put their pikes down, and let's see what happens. Now look at this, we are starting to butcher through that unit.
We are being defeated. An enemy of the right.
We've killed the enemy general.
This battle seems to be swinging towards the Empire.
And all the Frenchmen routed. Now that wasn't quite supposed to happen that easily.
The Reich shows its obvious superiority.
The French cowards all ran away. Okay. Let me show this to you guys one more time. That was awesome. That was not scripted at all. I did not want them to break that quickly. But as you can see, we started to wreck them pretty hard once that pike animation kicked in. Alright, let me show you guys this again. Now that those French cowards ran away so easily. Let's get them 3 ranks deep, put them together, group them up, spear mode active, guard mode disactive, and issue the attack order, 6 times speed. Just going to do this real quick to show you guys again. Get them kind of close there. We're going to halt, and they are not doing this right. They do not want to hold formation. Y'all need to listen to orders, and they're going to stack them up there. We're going to backspace, get them all set, and you're going to see them put the pikes down just like that. Double speed, and as soon as they hit the top of the pikes, backspace attack. Look at that. We are destroying them. Get them, boys. Get them. And let's go to 6 times speed here. Now, they killed our general.
Only half the enemy force remains.
But we've killed half the enemy army. Come on, boys. Finish them off. And here we go.
This battle seems to be swinging towards the Empire.
Of course, it's swinging towards the Empire.
Only half our
Now, they're really
forces
fighting to the
have
death
broken
there.
the enemy army.
There we go. Now we have crushed the Frenchmen again.
This
And look
day
at that.
will go down
Heroic
in the
victory.
history of the Empire as one of its most magnificent victories.
Now remember, this is only 2 units of Landsknecht pikemen. I only spent 700 florins. And they spent over 1,200. Now I want you to look at how the dead bodies are arranged here. You can see there's kind of a line of Landsknecht pikemen where they got the charge bonus. And then a bunch of dead Frenchmen. And that's because of that pike animation. Once that kicks in, you can just see how devastating those pikes can be. Now, you may think that's really awesome. Let me show you that this can be even more powerful. I can do this even better. Let me show you just how powerful that pike animation can be. So you think 2 Landsknecht pikemen is impressive. What if I brought 1 Landsknecht pikeman and 1 pike militia? Now I've only spent 500 gold, and they've spent the same 1,220. Think about how good of an exchange this will be if I can pull this battle off. It's pike militia. They cost 150 gold. Alright, let's see if we can pull it off. 1 pike militia, 1 lance neck pike. And this time I'm just going to stand still and let the Frenchmen come to us. Same deal, 3 ranks deep, doubled up. Now what doubling them up is going to do is the Frenchmen kind of get close here. You're going to see they're going to drop those pikes down. Now I have them 2 men thick because that doubles the amount of pikes that are out here. So you're going to see the Frenchmen aren't really going to be able to get through those pikes as well. They've hit the pikes, backspace attack. And see, they can't really get through. They just stand there and get stabbed to death. Look at that. Those are chivalric knights versus pike militia and lance neck pikemen. And they're getting stabbed to death. Now that second unit charged in on me.
We are being defeated. We must change tactics.
Come on, guys, get him.
Only half the enemy of the
There we go. We killed their general. Come on, guys, we can do it. Take him out. Get him, boys, get him.
This battle seems to be swinging towards the Empire.
And there you go. 1 lance neck pikeman, 1 pike militia, heroic victory. Now, the stats weren't as good as last time. I lost a bunch of guys. But shoot, I spent 500 gold. They spent 1,220. And I completely crushed it. Now, I want you to look at the kills here. Casualties inflicted. You see the pike militia, 150 gold, killed 22 chivalric knights. That's half a unit of chivalric knights almost. Got 48 men apiece. So they generated, I spent 150 on them. They generated nearly 300 gold. Now these guys killed more than a whole unit. I spent 350 gold on them. They probably killed about 650 worth. So each of these units about doubling their value of what I paid for them. And in total, they did even better. Because again, I spent 500, still have probably 100 gold, 150 gold worth of pikemen left, and I killed 1,220 gold worth of cowardly Frenchmen. So just take that in for a second, how powerful this animation and this tactic is, where you can have such an efficient trade getting charged in the face in a field battle with pikemen against dismounted chivalric knights. And you saw every time I got charged, look at the front here, the dead body pile. Every time I got charged, I lost a bunch of men. Imagine if we were in a castle or city where they didn't get that charge bonus and I employed this. The stats would be even better. And these aren't even good pikemen. What if I brought Scotland's noble pikemen or Portugal's aventuros? Those guys would decimate these units. And you'll see as I start to post some siege battles and some full battle replays on the channel, you'll see me have a lot of success with pikes and a lot of success with halberds. Halberds a little different. We'll do another video on halberds. You'll see me start to be able to use a lot of the units that most people think are useless and use them to great effect. I do want to show you one last thing here before we get out. Let me just swap over to there real quick. Alright guys, so we're here in Total War Center at the Medieval 2 forums. And I want to show you a lot of the ideas I got for this pikeman video, for other pikeman videos that are going to be coming, and for halberd videos that are going to come as well, are from this post from 10 years ago in the forums from Viking Prince, 2009. You would be amazed what you can find from 10, 11, 12 years ago on these forums to give you some amazing insight in Medieval 2. And he posted three posts to this about how to employ pikemen. And I would implore all of you to read this post of how to employ pikemen. He gives all kinds of amazing information on using pikes, how to make them work, different combinations. I would highly recommend that all of you go through, read this post about properly utilizing pikemen in Medieval 2. Because you saw there in the video just how amazing of a value trade you can get on these guys. So please do take a few minutes, go to the Total War Center, read the read this thread here on the forums and educate yourself on the proper usage of pikemen in Medieval 2. Because this tactic can work well in field battles, it can work amazing in sieges, especially attacking. When defenders are trying to hold those little gaps, you send in, and I'll do more videos on different strategies with pikes so you can see this, send in a unit of feudal knights or conquistadors or whatever to engage the defenders in that gap, bring the pikemen up afterwards in spear wall, and they just stab those guys into oblivion through those gaps. So please do read this post, watch those videos, practice it a little bit for yourself, and get to know how to use pikemen properly in Medieval 2 Total War. And just absolute basics. Remember, 3 ranks deep. You can do it 4 ranks deep as well. Works just as fine. 3 ranks deep, doubled up. Once they hit the front of those pikes, backspace, attack. It'll reset and get them to use that animation. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the Tower Project.